Who invented the first lock and key mechanism? Have you ever wondered how ancient civilizations kept their valuables safe? The answer lies in the fascinating world of ancient lock and key mechanisms. So, who invented the first one? Let's take a closer look. The earliest known lock and key mechanism dates back to ancient Egypt around 2000 years before the Common Era. Archaeological findings reveal that these devices were made entirely from wood and utilized a pin tumbler design. Imagine a wooden bolt fixed to a door. This bolt contained vertical pins that dropped into holes, effectively securing the door. To unlock it, a large wooden key was used. This key resembled a toothbrush and had pegs that matched the pin arrangement inside the lock. When the key was inserted and lifted, it aligned the pins, allowing the bolt to slide open. From an archaeological viewpoint, experimental reconstructions of these ancient mechanisms provide a better understanding of how they worked. By creating replicas, researchers can see their operational principles and limitations. These wooden locks were effective against casual tampering, but they were also vulnerable to wear and environmental decay. This is why we find fewer wooden artifacts in archaeological records. As time progressed, the transition to metal locks occurred, attributed to innovations during the Roman era. While these metal locks are less documented in experimental archaeology due to their durability, iron locks and keys from Roman sites across Europe and the Mediterranean show advancements in security. These later locks featured smaller keys and ward-based mechanisms, which restricted unauthorized access. In experimental archaeology, reconstructing ancient lock mechanisms involves analyzing surviving artifacts, images, and written references. For instance, tomb illustrations in Egypt sometimes depict locks or keys, giving visual context for their design. By using these sources, experimental archaeologists create functional replicas, testing theories about manufacturing techniques and usability. This research helps clarify how ancient societies managed resource protection and privacy. It also provides a glimpse into daily life and technological priorities of those times. The pin tumbler lock uses pins of varying lengths to block rotation until aligned by a key. The ward-based lock incorporates obstructions that requiring a key with specific cuts to bypass. While historical texts attribute later innovations to figures like Theodorus of Samos or Roman smiths, there is no direct archaeological evidence for individual inventors. Instead, the focus is on cultural and technological trends. Experimental methods help bridge this gap by testing proposed designs, ensuring they align with the material and technical constraints of the period. Within experimental archaeology, ancient lock mechanisms serve as case studies for understanding craft specialization and social structure. The labor-intensive production of early locks indicates their use in securing high-value goods or restricted spaces. This reflects societal concerns about ownership and access. By replicating these objects, researchers assess the skill level required and the trade networks for materials. In summary, ancient locks were not just tools but cultural artifacts that represented values of security and privacy in evolving urban societies. The journey of the lock and key mechanism shows us how innovation has shaped human experience throughout history.